Of course not. Why was you getting them pesky people asking you to do some more work for them just because they pay you to work there? I thought you'd had this discussion with them and set the record straight. I'm going to regret doing this number 4 because I get the feeling that this is going to be the one I'm going to put my hand in. Possibly. Each one takes about 4 hours to set up. I have 15 of them. Wow. So that's 60 hours, isn't it? Is the music loud enough for you all, by the way? Or too quiet or too loud? I did like hit the dial on my thing earlier on and I thought I put it back to where it should be. But I might not have done. Number 1s. Okay, do that next. White. So I'll make sure this brush is clean. Does that one look like I haven't even touched it? What was that, 15? It was a very thin paint then. You can see the number directly underneath it, clear as day. I really need to learn to do the light colours first and then the other ones. Any more number 1s? There's one couple there. Gotcha. I have this horrible feeling that the body of this is all going to be in white. Maybe I should start to do that bit now then, because it's going to need a couple of coats. White always does. At least this white though is standing out more than the other whites I've painted with, which is handy. I've been going down a YouTube rabbit hole lately that I don't think I'm going to get away from anytime soon. Well, what have you been doing? What have you been watching? What kind of content? That's a big old number one as well. Bugger me, I'm never going to get near the bit I wanted to get done. But like I said, I know I'm going to have to go over the white again, so I might as well get this bit done now. It's like painting the ceiling. You know when you paint a dirty ceiling and you've given it one coat, it's just not enough. You can see the marks through it. It's exactly the same as what's on here. And I'd rather get a double coat on this one, and then when I do the outside, which is hopefully going to be a darker colour, anywhere that I've gone over should just be covered up in one foul swoop. So if anything, I'm actually saving time by doing this now. That. Sorry, I'm not chatty too much at the moment. I'm just trying to get this white in the right place. And I don't want to take my eyes off it, because if I do, like I said a billion times before, I forget where I was. Well, that, I just went straight over the line, went like a wally. Hey, Furious, how you doing, darling? Lovely to see you back in here. Good morning to you too. There is a guy that's just a regular blue-collar guy, if you're familiar with that. Yes, I am. That had a YouTube channel, about 200 subscribers, that posted the videos of him playing guitar and singing some songs, and he wrote and recorded them on his phone. Oh, yeah. Is he good, is he? I know that, what's her name? Garish Lees is desperately trying to get me to sing on a karaoke channel. And I will do it at some point once I've had enough alcohol to negate embarrassment. Another YouTube channel showcases unknown, unsigned people that just come out to his property and use real cameras and mic to help him record a few of his songs, and posted one of those videos to their channel. It exploded. 37 million views in 2 weeks. Jesus. Do you think we could get him to do my Paint by Numbers? Oh, that's brilliant. Good luck to him. 15 or is it 16? It looks like a 15 to me. Go over that bit again because that don't look right. Unless I didn't actually go over that bit before, which is quite possible, knowing me. It's nice to hear some success stories, you know, people that have been discovered and what have you. And I do mean that. I think it is nice. You know, in this day and age where it's so hard to get anything. And the fact that somebody out there has made somebody else's dream potentially come true is just a lovely story. Problem is, he turned down multiple record company contracts for $8 million because he said he's just wrote the songs to help him cope with his mental health and depression and alcoholism. He doesn't want to be famous and play stadium shows. Oh, mate. Yeah, it's... Yeah. See, that hits you right in the locker, doesn't it? Because this is what I'm not trying to make this about me, but this is what I've been saying to you all for ages, you know, and it is just the help with your mental state. And good luck to him. He's from my neck of the woods. How would you ever run out of painting this? Oh, have I ever? I haven't so far, to be honest. I genuinely haven't. It's kind of deceiving because these paints, they just seem to spread really well, and I've never had to mix up more than what's been in the paint to finish the painting. The only one that I did run out of paint on, and that was because I was giving it a second coat, was the dinosaur one I just did. Yeah, that was the exact right amount of paint in there to be able to do it and give it a couple of coats. About there, and I think this carries on up here a bit, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Just a little bit there. A bit more there. Into that. And then that just goes into a number 6. Okay, no worries. Perfect. And then a 19 and a 12. It's actually I'm really looking forward to getting this, the actual unicorn done. I keep saying it. He's from my neck of the woods. He just posted a new video of his own on his own channel. There's 2.2 million views in 25. Good luck to him. Good luck to him. And if he can profit out of it, he just should. Give himself an easier life. Christ, not even just give himself an easier life, be able to afford to pay for better medical care. You know, that's what I would do with money right now. If I ever became big on here and I was making a lot of money, the first thing I'd do is I would pay privately to go and have my health and mental issues sorted out. That is without a doubt. And then I'd help my friends out and my family and stuff. I don't need a lot myself. I've got everything I want. What is this? It's 12. Any more 12s? Yeah, there is. There's one there. But how you doing, Giraffe? You having a good day? appreciate you stopping by. I managed to find that pretty good day. Awesome. That's nice to hear. I did find the playlist for the relaxing music. I'm hoping it's coming across. There's none of those like lift music stuff that I was listening to before, or we were listening to before. Right, so we'll do that little bit in there now. Oh, it was a 19. Yeah, let's get that. Colours are 19. He posted to Facebook about a week ago after his first video gave some of his background. He worked 3 shifts, 6 days a week, 12-hour shifts at a paper factory in the mountains of NC until he fell at work, fractured his skull. Poor sod. Yeah, yeah. It's amazing. I'm sorry I paused so long there because I don't want to constantly keep making things about me, right? So I was just trying to think of the best way of putting this. So it is amazing how one simple little mistake can ruin the rest of your life. Lives 27-foot camper with a tarp on the roof, and he bought on Craigslist for $750. Yes, he doesn't need much, just his guitar and just, yeah. Good luck to him. Do you want to post him in here so that people can actually see him, and then if they don't know about it, they can go and have a look? I've got no issue with that. You know me, I'm no glory hoe. You feel free to post the link. Perfect. This is his song. Awesome. Well, there's the link in there, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think you can, on YouTube, I don't think you can click that because it's in my chat. But if you want to try and pause the video and take a look yourself, feel free. It's always good to support people. You never know, you might end up liking what he's written and sung. And that can't be a bad thing. Oliver Anthony, Richmond, north of Richmond. Okay. Unfortunately for me, I couldn't hold a tune in a bag, and the only thing I can play is a piano. And unfortunately, I can't play that anymore because of my shoulder and my back. And also, I only ever really played classical music. This Richmond refers to Richmond, Virginia, the Richmond and the North politicians in Washington, D.C. in the US. Right, okay, gotcha. Well, I dare say the guy's banking account is probably a little bit bigger now. So good luck to him. I hope he manages to get his mental health sorted out. Because, you know, saying all the money in the world isn't going to make you feel better if you're suffering with mental health. It buys you a more comfortable existence of dealing with it, but it doesn't cure it. Are you? Oh, you got something? No, I'm alright, thank you. Daughter-in-law asking me if I want milk. No. I'm fine. But it is nice when you see people. It's a political song, is it? Oh, it isn't a political song. Oh, okay, I got you. I'm gonna do a 10, I think. Yeah, it is and it isn't. Oh, okay. It's ambivalent. It doesn't know what it wants to be. Pretty much perfect for this day and age, then, isn't it, really? He criticises politicians for not having regular people's interests at heart, but he criticises both sides of politics. Right, gotcha. Well, I come to the conclusion that trying to keep saying stuff about politicians, right, and expecting them or trying to get them to change is never going to happen. I think we should all come to that realization now. So you've either got to stop going on about it and just accept it, or do something about it, because we the people have the power in our hands. And I don't mean violently or anything else, but you know, we have the power to effect change faster than politicians do, faster than governments do. But it seems as if we're either unwilling to do it, can't be bothered to do it, or don't know how to do it. And the first step of actually doing it is to come together. And until that happens, none of the other steps will happen. He's saying it's time to do something about it. There you go. Well, there you go. I've just said the same thing. Now, where's me 24 million views? Hey, at this point, I'd be happy with like 100 views. To be perfectly honest with you, if I get any, I'm happy. So, you know. And the beauty about what I'm doing with these particular paint by numbers at the moment is that they're for my granddaughters. This one's for my little Lottie Bean. And I know that she occasionally watches my YouTube things every now and again. So, you know, if no one come in to look, it would be fine by me, because I'm doing this for other reasons. Perfect. That's why he has so many views, because the issue is universal everywhere in the world, and everyone that sees it connects to it. Yeah, exactly. I completely agree. Well, I am going to listen to it when I've finished. That's for sure. Here's a 10 I'm doing here. Yeah. You know, they turn around and say that one man can't make a difference, but that one man making that one song that all of those people have listened to might just be the catalyst for people to do something. So I say no, one man can make a difference. But it's up to everybody else to make sure that it happens. I mean, look at that Kaiser, whatever his name is, that did the PlayStation giveaway. You know, you can't tell me he didn't know what he was doing when he did that. You know, he clearly stated on there, we're giving away loads of PlayStations, we're giving away this, we're giving away that, and then he only gave away one. You know, I'm sorry, but any idiot with half a brain cell would know exactly what was going to happen. And you know what? The guy, all publicity is good publicity. There is no such thing as bad publicity. Because now I bet more and more people know about this guy, whether it's negatively or not, you still know more about him. So, job done. And it's like you've been hoodwinked into doing it. Because, you know, you all know his name now. It's like all these Ponzi scheme people that are rich millionaires and stuff, you know. Yeah, they're millionaires off of your suffering because you want to be a millionaire, but you've not been in the right place at the right time with the right people to be able to become that millionaire like they have. And all they do then is they take your dreams and make them their own. They take your money and make it their own. And when they're standing there next to their Lamborghinis and whatever else, you know, they didn't earn that. They literally scammed it from you with these schemes, get rich quick schemes. And now that they're realizing that, you know, the whole get rich quick scheme is beginning to sink into people and they don't want to fall for it. Now they're calling them different things and they're wording things differently. And they're still getting you. And the problem is that one of the ways to get rich, I suppose, is by investments and making your money work for you. Don't leave it in a bank. All you're doing is letting banks get rich off of it. You've got to, even if you're making a little bit of money off of it, you know, it's better than just leaving it in the bank with their completely ridiculously low rates of interest. Because I guarantee you now, they're earning more off of it than you are. Yeah. You know, and if you don't know anything about investments, then push yourself to go out and find someone who knows about it. You know, and don't just go with the first person that you come across. Don't just pay somebody to do it. You know, actually get yourself into the area to know people, you know. Like you could join Discords, you could do YouTubing and see financial advisors, and then other people like advising you which one to go for. Word of mouth is a great thing, you know, and then just use your best judgment. You know, money doesn't come from nothing, right? And the old saying goes, you have to speculate to accumulate. But make sure that your speculation, you know all of the pitfalls, you know all of the downfalls of it, and you're as protected as you can be. But no matter how hard you try, there is always going to be a risk. But it's you've got to choose the risk that you are prepared to accept. And if you can do that, then honestly, I truly believe more often than not, you're going to come out on top. I'm no financial advisor. I'm not rich by any stretch of the imagination. I'm disabled and I'm on government benefits basically because of my disability. So, you know, that ship's passed me by. But, you know, for others out there that are taking their money and they go to the shops and they buy this thing that they don't actually need because they want it, because adverts and stuff these days are just pushing everybody to want something. You're never happy with what you got. You always want something new. And I'm definitely one of the biggest victims of that.